This is D-Boy from West Coast Uncensored. How's everybody doing today? Man, I'm so powerful, man. The preceding, definitely the preceding uh, things we have did here. Some of these podcasts have been next level stuff, if I might say. Looking to build a community of people, man. This isn't about one day and a person. This is about us coming together in the unity so we can go to the next level. It's not that old school and that old paradigm where it reigns and people do certain things, control and power. It ain't about this. It's about powering every one of us and then to work together in a collective unity with our gifts. Not everybody has the same gifts, but everybody can, like anything, like you have a race team or any sports aspect or any business aspect. You have a team, you have different positions, you have a race team, you have people who are the mechanics. Not everybody's the driver, but there's always mechanics, and there's always people who do aspects in the pit crew. There's people who go in there and do different aspects when that quick pit stops during a big long race and do that. Not everybody is the center on a football team, or as far as snapping the ball to the quarterback. Not everybody's a quarterback. The tackle and center may be on the same offensive line, but their duties differ and their responsibilities differ. But one thing remains the same: they are a team, and if that offensive line works in cohesion, they can be a dominant group in that sport if they work together, and that's being on timing and on point and on their actually what they're supposed to do as far as their assignments. And that can be us in consciousness, that we can work together to take that ship. Like I've said before, how many times have I said that? I've said recently that notice the big things that drive big things are connected to the ship: relationship, friendship, and all these different friendship relationships, and all these things that are connected to the ship, because ships are big and have big movement in the water. So you're looking at maritime law, and they have a destination they're going to. So in the conscious part of this, that our ship needs to be up and running and us working together. And my aspect is to help and monitor people, bring some information out that can help people think about it, to feed their soul, to feed them, that they could say, hey, that's a conscious level I'm on. Like I've said many times, if you're not on this level and you're still in there, but if you're waking up for it and you say, hey, there's something about that I know, I may not understand it all, I may not comprende it all, but I know there's something about that I feel deep within my soul that matches something, and you're on something. I mean, I felt that for years. I hear something that would be like, man, they said something at this time I don't understand. It happened to me for years. But there's something in there that says, file that within yourself, file it in your cabinet, because there's a time it will be revealed to you what they said today. And then boom, there was a date and time that filing, and I even said, man, I remember when they said this, and now I completely get, in this level that I'm at, what they were telling me, and I filed it. What was so important to me about filing it was I was filing it to get an understanding by filing it. So one day I would have, through the innerstanding, I would start having an understanding. Notice these words: innerstanding is a foundation, and that's something you're not going to be taught. We've only been taught this one thing in the program, is the word understanding. It's understanding. But there's an innerstanding, which is the foundation, because it's that within, which I said, it within is your wheelhouse. That's where your power is, learning to go within. That is your wheelhouse, that's your power. And then understanding is kind of looking up at maybe a second floor building at the bottom floor and seeing that the foundation's built well, and now you can see, oh, okay, this first floor and this foundation of that floor can actually hold up that second floor in understanding. But here's one thing: is through this understanding, it's like an umbilical cord through the understanding, is that you can go to the next level through this and start going to the top and have an overstanding. Another one there you'll never be told about, but I'm going to hit it here on this next one. This is, again, the higher side chat. So our next higher side chat's what? Innerstanding, understanding, under the bridge. And then we're going to go to, man, we're going to find out, we're going to talk about a little overstanding, going to the highest level and seeing from a different perspective. When you see from a different perspective, it changes the message. Hear what I'm saying? Innerstanding is a foundation umbilical cord, the mother. Feminine aspect. You got to add back that feminine aspect. And I'll get into this more on the next thing. An understanding, you're seeing why things are built above and why they have to be founded underneath, an understanding. But then we're going to go to the next level. We're going to find out what an overstanding is, going to the top and getting perspective and seeing the whole thing with a great perspective and great vision, an overstanding. This is D-Boy from West Coast Uncensored. You guys have a great day. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.